Here I am going to show you how to make ukodo. Ukodo is also known as yam pepper soup. Now it is enjoyed in Nigeria by the Yoruba, Ishekiri, Benin. So Igbo people also enjoy making yam pepper soup as well. So in this video I'm going to show you step by step on how to make it and how I enjoy it. Now listen to this. A lot of people in Nigeria make it in different ways. So if you belong to a particular tribe and you make it in a different way, please, you know, do accept the way I make it. That is the way I enjoy making my ukodo, and that's the way I've enjoyed making it. I've done it several times in my kitchen before putting this video on. I'm going to be using some Nigerian ingredients. If you can't find them, what I would advise you to do to use a basic pepper soup spice. Thank you so much for watching, and I know you're going to enjoy this video. Please stay tuned. Right, viewers, quickly I'm going to talk you through what I'm going to use to make my ukodo. I'm going to be using goat meat. So this is the kind of goat we have here. It's not we don't have the ones with the skin. So if you have access to the one with skin, please use it. We're going to be using yam. I'm going to be using, of course, the yam has been peeled and sliced. So I've actually cut that into water. I'm also going to be using a plantain, so the unripe plantain. So we're going to be using unripe plantain. Now this is the kind of the lemongrass I can get here. So this is a lemongrass. We are going to be using lemongrass. I've got crayfish here, so we're going to be adding some crayfish to it. Now if you have access to what I call the local salt or native salt, please use it. But in this case, what I'm going to be using is a rock salt, which is also natural. You can use this on the table, so you're going to be using that. Now we're going to be using some dried grounded pepper there. Now you don't have to use Maggi, because some people are really traditional when it comes to making their food. They don't want to add anything about Maggi or no, and I've got a lot of comments about that as well. But please feel free to add anything you want to add, you know, to make your food tasty and lovely. I'm going to add in 1 or 2 of no, you know, which is against the norm, but I'm going to be adding that for myself. But feel free not to use that and keep it. If you want to keep it strictly to the native salt, please feel free to do so. And if you cannot get a native salt, you can use the rock salt as well, which is very natural salt. Now this is where it becomes complex now. So you might be thinking, what is all this color? What have you put here? Well, I'm going to be explaining it briefly to you. This is what we call buffalo. These are pepper soup spice, all right, and they all blend it together, and different tribes use it in different ways. But I'm going to be using omilo. What we need is, you need to break it, and when you break it, you need to break it, and I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to move that. You're going to break it, and when you break it, it has a seed inside. Discard the shell and use the seed. Calabash nutmeg. I'm also going to be using my calabash nutmeg in making a lovely ukodo, which is yam pepper soup. I'm going to be using this alligator pepper called uda or uda. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. For the Igbos, I do apologize for that. When you're using this, please don't use everything. Use a little tiny bit of it, because it's so strong and overpowering. You don't want it to overpower the taste of your food. But if you're fine with it, you know how to combine it properly, please feel free to use that. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pour my meat there. So that's my goat meat. I'm going to pour some water inside and cook this for approximately 40 minutes. So if the meat is boiling, you pour 1 full tablespoon of rock salt there. So I'm just going to add the knorr cube, and that's just for seasoning. Remember, I said this should be allowed to cook for around 35 minutes to 40 minutes. While this is cooking, we're going to quickly blend all our other ingredients. Fish, this is crayfish, and this is 2 tablespoons of crayfish. I'll pour that in. 2 tablespoons of crayfish. My omilo, which is this one, I've removed the shell, and I'm going to use the inside now. So I'm going to use the inside of that. So I'm going to use the inside of my, add it to that. I'm also going to use my uda. Remember the uda that I mentioned, that I have to remove the peel the outside, take the seeds out. So this is uda, the seed has been taken out. I'm going to throw that in there. You can use up to 3 or 4 depending on what you want. Of course, my calabash nutmeg, I'm going to be throwing a couple of calabash nutmeg there.
as well. This is calabash nutmeg, which I'm going to be adding to my blend. I'm going to pour that in. My buffalo, which is this. I remember I told you it's very overpowering. I'm going to be using a very little bit of it. I'm not going to be using much of my buffalo because of the overpowering flavor in it. So I'm going to use half of that. I'm going to add to my buffalo to that as well. I'm going to all then blend all this together. Right, this has been cooking for 30 minutes now. I'm just going to open it and we can see. Wow. The reason why we're adding water is because at this stage now we're going to be adding our yam and other ingredients as well. So I'm just going to add more water for that. Just shake it together. Fantastic. Into it now. So remember our blended ingredient, the one I blended. So I'm just going to pour it inside now. And that is for the calabash nutmeg, the crayfish, the iwo, the uda, the buffalo, and the omilo. Added that into it. Add a bit of a peppersoup spice, just a little bit, tiny bit of it, something like that. You can say I have a teaspoon of peppersoup spice. Just mix that together as well. Just a little bit, tiny bit of it, something like that. You can say I have a teaspoon of peppersoup spice. Just mix that together as well. Also, I'm also going to add my yam at this point. Just going to throw the yam inside. Just throw the yam inside, which is lovely, so they can all cook together. My lemongrass. So I'm going to add my lemongrass as well. Make sure your lemongrass is clean. So I'm just going to cut that in there. This is brilliant. Very nice. Gives you that flavor, lovely richness in your food. Also, I'm going to add my pepper. So I'm going to only add half a teaspoon of pepper. I don't want it too spicy. I want to enjoy my food, which is brilliant. Now, the last but not the least, which I'm also going to add at this point, is my unripe plantain. So I'm going to peel that while this is cooking. See you shortly. Right, I would like to add my plantain now. Right, it's 20 minutes into the cooking now. I'm just going to check now and see. Just stay around. Brilliant. It's looking good. What I've done is to lower the heat so you want it to steam nicely. So I'm just going to check my yam quickly to see if it's cooked properly. Fantastic. Oh, brilliant. So what I need to do, because I want this rich ukodo, you can leave it with goat meat if you want. Me, I'm gonna then add some other I call it assorted meat. That's what we call them. I'm gonna add some shaki to it as well. So I'm gonna use some shaki. I'm gonna just pour some shaki there. I've cooked this already, so it's cooked shaki, right? Which is the cow tripe. I'm gonna pour that in. I'm gonna put cow skin as well. Some cow skin. I've cooked this. This is ready made cow skin as well. I'm going to just chuck in 3 or 4 to that. I'm also going to use bokoto, which is the cow foot. Can you see cow foot? I've cooked already. It's already cooked. I'm also going to throw that in. I'm going to throw 4 pieces into that as well. And then allow, oh my god, this is looking great. Now allow this to finish cooking the next 10 minutes. As you can see, the yam is ready. The plantain, let me check if the plantain is ready as well. Yep, the plantain is ready. It's well cooked as well. I'll just show you in a minute. That's how you can see that your plantain is cooked. Fantastic. So I'm just going to leave that to finish cooking in the next 10 minutes, then it's going to be ready to serve. Thank you for watching and see you shortly. Right, viewers, this is the time. I want to say thank you for joining me on the road to good food. Nigeria is blessed. I'm sure you will agree with me. Look at this. Urobo, Isekiri, Igbo. Look at this. This is lovely. You know what? The lactating mothers in Nigeria, this is what they eat. You now say the child will not have brain. Look at this. This is, oh, fantastic. Let me taste it. Lovely, rich, the flavorful. You can't miss it. No wonder I'm clever. I'm sure my mother must have taken something like this when I was young, when I was a baby. The brain will be strong. Mothers, let's eat natural, no processed food. Eat fresh. Thank you so much for watching. Let me serve myself now. Enjoy. I will also start the plantain. You know, unwrapped plantain is good for diabetic people. You know that. We are blessed. Why can't we just enjoy? Why can't we just enjoy? See, look at the yam. You know, just look at that. Just let me show you what it looks like. Look at this. Just look at this. Look at the shaki. This is fantastic, and I'm really happy that it has really come out well. Now, some people will be wondering that, oh, Kolawole, where did you learn all this one from? I am not a chef. I didn't go to any school for chefing. I will tell you that if there's any word like chefing, I'm not even a cook. I just love good food. Now, if you want to join me on the journey of good food, then please leave comment to if there's another way they do it in your own place. Please just, you know, let others learn from you as well. I think this is enough. Yeah, I don't want to eat too much meat, and food is not good for. Let me take more of the soup. Unfortunately, I have to eat this by myself. So thank you so much for watching, viewers. I'm sure you must have enjoyed watching my video. This is Ukodo with all the necessary ingredients in there. I love it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Thank you for joining me. I lift up this one to the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Oh Lord, thank you for providing. Oh Lord, thank you for providing this Ukodo. It's been so fantastic. Oh, this is really nice. I am in the situation where now, you know, when the plate is confusing you, the content, you don't know which one to take first. But listen, this is really nice. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you watching. It's been nice meeting you. Go into your kitchen and make it. You understand? Go into your kitchen and make it. You like it. You know? And go into your kitchen and make this food. And go into your kitchen and make this food. You like it. I promise you. Look at this. Thanks to the Robo people. Stay in church. I'll be making some other food from other tribes as well. Salah, I've not made the offense Salah. Oh, I've not made that one. I'll be explaining everything. Everything. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye. I can't complain. Can I? Bye bye.